So you have to be restrictive about what it is you're allowing to come out of your mouth. And I know that starts with thought first, because once you have an idea, that idea turns into a thought, and then those thoughts turn into words, and those words turn into emotions, and those emotions turn into actions. They turn into habits. They turn into behavior. That behavior eventually turns into a character. Hey YouTubers, this is Dr. Marnita on Fire with another great video. So today I want to talk about confidence. How's your confidence today? Did you know that confidence can be curated? You can actually curate confidence. You may be saying, well, Dr. Marnita, how you do that? I am about to share with you 4 steps that I have used, that I was taught on how to cultivate confidence. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to be confident? The 4th step that you need to cultivate confidence is number 1, radical immersion. Radical immersion is so important because just because someone tells you it took them 5 years to learn how to do a thing doesn't really mean it took them 5 years. It could have taken 2 years had they been radically immersed in what they were doing. So radical immersion is so important because it is really applicable to the 3 steps in order to generate income. The first step is that you need mindset times your skill set times your toolkit equals an asset. You know, income follows assets. As long as you are continuing to produce assets, income will always follow. But you have to be radically immersed in the thing that you're doing. 1, your mindset. You have to continue to feed your mind with things that are encouraging you all the time. It's just not a one and done. You have to radically immerse yourself in content that is feeding your mindset, that is empowering you. The next thing you want to be doing is radically immersing yourself in a skill set. You know, they say average people do a thing till they can get it right. But when you're professional and when you're operating in excellence, you do a thing till you can't get it wrong. That's being radically immersed in a thing until you can't get it wrong. Y'all still with me? Well, the second thing that you need to cultivate confidence is repetition. You need to do that thing over and over and over and over again. I can't say that enough, because sometimes we do a thing until we get it just the way we want it, and we think that's okay. Repetition is key to cultivating confidence. The third thing that you're going to need to cultivate confidence is restriction. Well, what do you mean by that, restriction? You need to protect the gates of your eyes, your ears, and your mouth. You need to restrict what comes into the gates of your eyes, your ears, and your mouth. That is so important. And one more thing, you need to protect your heart also, because from your heart is where you will find your treasure. So restriction, be careful about the environment that you have around you, the things that you're listening to. It could be TV, it could be anything on audio. You have to be careful what you are allowing to come into your ear gate. Also, you have to be careful about what you're allowing to come out of your mouth. You know, words are so powerful. They create everything that you see around you. So you have to be restrictive about what it is you're allowing to come out of your mouth. And I know that starts with thought first, because once you have an idea, that idea turns into a thought, and then those thoughts turn into words, and those words turn into emotions, and those emotions turn into actions. They turn into habits. They turn into behavior. That behavior eventually turns into a character. And your character will ultimately lead you to a destination. So be careful of what you're allowing to come out of your mouth. And lastly, number 4, the 4th thing that you need to cultivate confidence is reassurance. You need to be in a community of people who's going to support you in what it is that you want to do. You need to remove yourself away from the naysayers that you can't do that, or you don't have enough in order to get that started, or what are you thinking about? What makes you think you could do this, that, and the third? You need a community. That means you either need be a part of a mastermind, or you need a coach, or you need to be a part of in a community that's affirming you about not past ideas, about new ideas that you want to implement. You want to be comfortable sharing with others things that only you can see and they can't even see it. You want them to level you up. So reassurance is very important. So that's it. That's what I came to tell you today. You can cultivate confidence. And the 4 things you need in order to do that is radical immersion, repetition, restriction, and reassurance. So with that said, I am Dr. Marnita on Fire. I'm so glad I came and had this conversation with you today, because we're going to be talking more about this in our challenge, Begin Living, Being You. It's a 3-day challenge where we're going to be pivoting on 3 things that we need to empower to begin living, being you. And those 3 things, we're going to empower our mindset, we're going to empower our decisions, and we're going to empower you. I can't wait to see you. It's coming up. Check the description. There's a link on how you can register. We can't wait to see you there. If you thought this conversation was really good, wait till you get to the challenge. We are so excited. We are really helping people live into their possibilities and to stop living into their history. Until next time, if this has helped you, what I want you to do is like, subscribe, share, and leave a purposeful comment in the comment section. Look forward to seeing you soon.